commentating here because I'm like, man, I don't give this to anyone at Nevs.
Yeah. I would look. I actually think a free water bottle would be awesome.
I do give people free water bottles, but it's not from the venue. It's literally just me buying them a water bottle because they decided to commentate.
I think the venue should supply.
I agree.
At least one free bottle of water. Okay, cool.
Okay, so Syrox, Jake. Jake so far solidly in the lead, but he gives up center stage to try and catch him tourney-winnering, I think.
Yep.
You know, that's what that would have been covering.
So how do you feel about the... you're pretty good at the Puff matchup, right?
I'm amazing at the Puff matchup.
Yeah, so what do you do?
Just dash
Do you think that separates you from most other Foxes?
I don't know if I am better than most other Foxes. Like, I think it's more the only matchup I'm not bad at. I don't know. I think it's a very dash dance heavy matchup. I think that a lot of Foxes focus too much on lasering when you kind of just want to dash dance in and out. Like, you want to force her to land in a bad spot. And so what I kind of do is I dash dance back and forth while she tries to come in on me with bears, and then I try and call out where she's going to land from all of that.
Like right there, Syrox did it. Got Jake to land in the middle of the stage, and he went in with a down air.
Up smash, down air, nair, any of that.
Yeah. Catches him coming down.
People also tend to overestimate Puff's bear. It's really long and scary for that reason, but it's not fast. So if you can get in on her, you can solidly beat her aerials.
Okay. 40 second misses the SDI.
Yeah, you saw how disappointed he was by that.
Yeah.
He's like side 2 minutes after the fact.
It looks like Syrox made sure to do the higher up smash so that he wouldn't get out of it, you know? Oh, he's still
looking rough for
Jake. That's another SDI that he missed, man.
Well, to be fair, there are like people talk about it as a binary, as in like it's a missed SDI or a, like you can make it harder or easier to SDI based on timing mix-ups. Also, like based on how if you're deeper into her body as you're up airing as Fox, it's more difficult to SDI.
Yeah, but
you need more input.
It's just that. So like I know that. So there was like a mix-up that I think Hungrybox created because Armada started doing this, where Leffen started doing it, where you do the up air further in the body, because Hungrybox would always SDI up. And so
you're saying now it's between up and side?
Yeah. Well, I think that you should figure out. I think you're able to react to where the Fox places the up air, and if it's more to the left or more to the right, and momentum based as well, you can like SDI appropriately.
Yeah, and you also DI the up throw to force them to do one or the other.
Yeah, so 40 seconds is going to take that for sure. And he needs that.
Here we go. This is still really hard, though. I mean, you feel like you have to be... Like, one thing
the single hit.
That was the highest % I've ever seen a Fox connect with that in real time.
Yeah.
Like, TAS...
I feel like he should have been able to jump out.
He might have been able to. TAS, you can up throw up air puff at, like, 90. But I never see humans connected above 80.
It's hard.
Yeah, so 42nd, that was, he probably should have been able to jump out. I don't see humans connecting that.
Yeah. Takes him to Dreamland.
I don't know about that.
Really? I agree.
I mean, it's like, yes, you never die, but I feel like floaties, there you go. That'll do it.
I think he's living.
That won't do it.
Yeah.
He must have gotten an SDI input or something.
Oh, but he gets the edge guard anyway.
Oh, he could have made it back if 42nd messed up grabbing ledge. He could have made it to ledge, but it's not a lot to expect of your. It's not opponent. It's not a lot to expect of your opponent to.
Oh, that's another.
And he didn't DI that one like he did the first one.
Well, I don't think he could have done it that time, to be honest.
So the one thing I will say about I think floaties in general kind of need to. I think Dreamland's kind of a comfort pick for them that they kind of need to work out, and I think. But one thing that I will say for Puff, even as Armada continues to like laser camp and destroy H-Box on this stage, is that the height of the top platform makes those arrests way easier to get than on other stages.
That's a lot of damage.
It's a monster combo.
Trades with the nair.
Ooh, standing laser.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Even if he didn't get directly punished for that, it gave 42nd control of the stage.
Yeah. You see, I don't see how this is I still don't see how this is negative, you know? Like 40 seconds, you're definitely using the stage really well.
When you go in as Fox, it's not that great, but when the Fox is sufficiently defensive, it's really rough.
Oh yeah.
It, like versus, you know, not necessarily the Fox Puff matchup in a vacuum, but versus Syrox as a player, I would definitely take it to Dreamland.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Are they? Okay.
Oh my God, he
Okay.
almost died.
That is so ridiculous. Because Syrox is now at 141 and he still didn't die from the up smash.
Yeah, well, you know, you picked Dreamland, so who can you blame?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, Dreamland's bad for Puff, confirmed. All right, Syrox up 2 stocks to 1.
42nd.
Oh yeah.
Mirror
My bad.
percent. 24.
Kind of dancing around
He's
each other.
super fishing for this.
Yeah.
Syrox is too good of a player to get hit by something like that.
So he's at up throw up.
Oh, here we go.
Or up smash
Wow,
percent.
that was amazing.
Yeah.
42nd, I think he needs to kind of collect himself. He doesn't need to look so unhappy after every stock loss. But I guess maybe he is like worried that he's throwing this game away after such a strong
Ooh,
start.
Syrox did a little fade to the right on the first up air to make sure that he
can
called out the
connect it,
SDI
yeah.
to the right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you always have to SDI the opposite direction that Fox is drifting.
Right. Yeah, but he started the drift like right before the up air, so he couldn't react.
Oh, he thought he would tech on the platform. He was drifting back to try and get the tech in
I was
rest.
so hoping for a runoff rest. I think it was possible there.
Well, my heart.
That would have been brutal.
Yeah, this is such a rough spot for Puff.
Oh my god, this is so tense.
42nd just can't get into the stage.
Okay, doesn't get the single hit that time.
Yeah, well, what he can start doing at this percent is mixing up back throw. Because if he back throws and Puff doesn't DI, then he can actually still up air it.
Yeah. I actually didn't think that 42nd was going to die off that back air, but yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it was bad DIing at the edge of the stage. So that's like part of the reason that stage control is so important in this matchup is because like Puff will live forever from the center, but like will actually die off of the side if you manage to connect a straight back air while she can't get into while she's in the corner. I hear people screaming for Jake. Let's go,
Jake being 42nd.
It was definitely Ben. It was definitely Vortex screaming for 42nd.
Yeah.
The SPU bros.
Yeah. Oh my god. Syrox is going for some aggressive edge guarding.
What's it called? He used all of his jumps there. Like, that's really risky.
Did he just double moonwalk up there?
Double moonwalk, get smacked in the face. That's a true combo.
Yeah. It's like taunt to get bodied.
I'm not going to lie. I think Jake is a little nervous. I think he's missing a lot of, like, techs where he has the read. I mean, not techs, edge guards, where he has the read and he throws the aerial early because he's nervous.
Right.
And then
oh, Phantoms?
Syrox
That's
sneaks
so...
in after.
All right, he still gets him. Do you see how he Phantom shield poked him?
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
So the thing is Phantoms work when the edge pixel of your hitbox hits the edge pixel of their hurtbox.
Yep.
So when your shield is depleting, like the percentage of your hurtbox that is the edge percentage is way higher than in normal situations. So you see Phantom shield pokes all the time.
Yeah.
So we get a stock trade off of his arrest, and Syrox has really high percent conversion off of up throw up air. I feel like 42nd isn't used to having to SDI out at that percent. That or he's just not getting the jump out in time.
Syrox used a nice little trick in neutral where you full hop dare. You notice that? It always, a lot of times you'll get Puff trying to
you'll like catch your little limbs.
Oh my god, this pressure, but that is
wow, he got an SDI hit. Yeah,
I think he tried to SDI up to the right, which is why he
yeah, he got an SDI input and it didn't help.
Yeah.
Yeah, SDI, I mean, rest is such a high damage move that the hit lag is so long that you can get like 2 to 3 SDI inputs and like potentially live stuff that you should not be able to live.
Yeah, a lot of time it's honestly kind of hard to see the SDI, but that was probably 2 inputs. Oh, you can't
He's
keep
so
missing
good
that.
at converting those. Dude, converting Fox's up throw up air is like so much harder than we make it out to be, and also that
Syrox is definitely doing it at his
he's amazing. Have you ever tried the
Oh, nice!
I'm so happy he did that. That's such a hard thing to do when you're
Syrox chuckles to
That's
himself.
so hard to do when you're nervous, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, because if you miss, you lose the game straight up. Like
Yeah.
in this case, he loses the whole set. But this is the problem: is Puff has like. Remember, I was saying like Dreamland is probably like Fox favored. Like Puff's counterpicks, stages Puff gets counterpicked to in this matchup are brutal for her.
Right.
Just absolutely brutal. Unless she has like an absurd amount of momentum, then like look at this. What is she supposed to do here?
I really don't know.
I like that. Drill jab up smash. It's super underutilized.
Puff's neutral is very based on the fact that people will often try and run through you. So like what she does is really occupy the space in front of you and in between you and Puff, and abuse you for trying to take space.
And she can
but that doesn't really work here, especially against characters with superior hitboxes like Fox. So, especially when you consider how long the stage is, man.
These up smashes are killing it. Yeah, no, and then there's also just like, you know how I was talking about how like the main thing you want to do is read where Puff's gonna land? Like, Puff has no ability to mix that up. It's like every time you're either gonna, you know, you're gonna land or you're gonna jump again and then just set yourself up to like the same thing again. You can't mix it up with platforms.
I think platforms are so good for Puff because she gets to ledge cancel to reset her jumps all the time.
Oh, wow, that was
bit
such
late.
a deep one.
Yeah.
He didn't expect him to be able to side beat a ledge from that height.
Smacks him with the F smash though. Do you think we're going to see some edge camping, or?
I mean, I think he did it while Fox was invincible. You know, you can't blame him for that. Invincible Fox is a very scary character.
That was really important SDI.
Yeah. That said, I still don't know if he's going to be able to take this game. You know, I want to be optimistic, but short of some serious up throw rest gimmicky, then this is looking impossible. Like, look how hard he's fishing for it. And
well,
see,
he did mix it up there the third time.
Right. But the harder he has to like fish for it, then the easier it is for Syrox to avoid. So he has to play like a normal neutral game until Syrox forgets that up throw rest exists.
Yeah. You know, if you back air camp him out for at least 2 minutes, maybe he'll forget. Who knows? It's
happened. That's like what happened in the HBox Axe set. You know, it was like Axe just spent the whole game avoiding rest setups, and then, you know, game 5,
tried to rush it.
Suddenly gets rested, and he's like, and that throws the whole game out the window for him.
Oh, is that?
That should have been. I mean, it's risky. He probably could have jumped out, but I don't think he was going.
Oh, nice crouch cancel on the up tilt.
This is really hard. Getting Fox at that like amount of drift.
Yeah, that was really good.
Perfect combination of DI in and out for 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now this is doable. Now this is an up throw rest and a solid stock.
Looking a little less doable.
I mean, now it's doable. It's not. It's definitely not in his favor.
Yeah, because he can't rest. Okay, that's the set.
Good job to Syrox. I mean, yeah, you can't just say like, oh man, 42nd didn't beat him. Like, Syrox actually played really, really well there. 42nd has some really good wins on Fox. He's a really good player.
Yeah, he is.
I definitely see him as one of the up and comers.